Hello guys, today we're doing a reaction video. The reaction video is strangest animals that give you chills, and some of the animals on the list really do give you chills. I recommend watching the whole video because it is a little bit weird. And thank you for clicking on the video.
Oh man. Okay.
10 animals that will give you chills.
Looks like
This world is filled with beautiful, harmonious animals which almost look like Miguel Angel himself sculpted by hand. But our planet also has some mysterious, weird, and scary species that nature itself has created. Discover them with us.
That's
Myanmar's snub-nosed monkey.
That's luck.
This rare primate was discovered in 2010 by the scientific world, but the hunters and locals of northern Burma knew about this animal for a long time, even calling it monkey with its face turned up, or Inwo, according to the dialect of the place where it usually lives. At first sight, it looks like the most beautiful, furry, and charming primate of the Burmese jungle. However, when you get face to face with this monkey, you will run with terror. It has some strange nostrils that make it look like the devil himself. Extremely scary. Besides its ugly nose, it has a pronounced snout, giving it a totally atypical and even alien image. If you look at the funny side, we might even think that it had an excess of Botox during a plastic surgery. Its eyes are completely dark, and it can be disturbing if we make eye contact with this extravagant primate.
That monkey's scared.
Drink some water before walking through the jungle because you might find one of these. The Goliath tigerfish.
the fuck?
This fish won't only scare you, but traumatize you, so don't ever step on a river again. The Goliath tigerfish is one of the largest and scariest species around the world, measuring 27.5 inches in females and the males 70.86 inches in length, almost the average size of an adult human.
Big ass fish.
Are you scared? There's still more! At first glance, its incredible jaws can intimidate anyone, but those sharp teeth aren't its main terrifying feature, because it has a pair of huge eyes that give it great vision. Also, it's able to feel low-frequency vibrations of the near prey. This terrifying fish has the habit of stalking its victims by making surrounding movements before savagely attacking, being the blow of a Goliath tiger almost equal or superior to that of a classic piranha.
Can he eat pussy like that?
Its mouth is composed of 32 teeth in total, which look like scary and sharp knives. According to British fisherman and adventurer Jeremy Wade, the teeth of the Goliath tigerfish are the same length as the ones of a great white shark, a complete killing machine. Purple frog. This amphibian is one of the most repulsive and unpleasant species around the world.
There's two of them.
It was discovered only 15 years ago in India, specifically in the year 2003 in the famous Western Ghats or Sayadri Mountains. Its huge body and small head give it a grotesque image. It's so disgusting that you might even feel sick just to see it standing. Its peculiar image is quite monstrous. No one would ever find these frogs pleasant or even put them in their gardens or even playing with them in the neighborhood park. The purple frog has small yellow eyes, almost imperceptible for a human with myopia, and flashy enough to make you feel sick. Its peculiar nose is one of the most outstanding characteristics of this species. If this frog decides to sniff or touch you with it, it would be one of the most disgusting and terrifying experiences of your life. So be very careful when traveling to India. It wouldn't be memorable at all to have one of these ugly, scaly, and cold skin frogs on your body. You're all warned.
What the
Goblin shark.
This
shark is one of the most bizarre and extraordinary species that nature could give us. It has a prominent nose that gives us a strange and almost unrealistic look. In addition to this extravagant characteristic, the goblin shark has a free-moving jaw, which means that it can move forward when opening its fearsome jaws. At first glance, it seems that it's dislocated from its body, giving it a totally macabre appearance. This jaw is composed of numerous teeth, each of them located frontally with a long
Ad revenue!
Skip.
and pointed dimension. Just like Jason Voorhees' famous electric saw, it's totally chilling. Since it's a rare and frightening species, it's obvious that it lives in the depths of the sea, approximately 4,490 feet deep, where it usually lives and hunts fishes, crustaceans, among others. Its long snout didn't only serve to differentiate it from other marine animals, it also had sensitive and powerful electroreceptors, which give it the biological ability to receive electrical impulses to locate objects and navigate in the ocean. Scary! Poodle moth.
Poodle, what the hell?
Poodle
This
moth?
incredible and strange species of moth was
That's
discovered
so
in
weird.
2009 by the Dr. Arthur Anker. This
He said
discovery
Pikachu.
occurred
What
during
kind of
his visit
Pikachu
to the
looking
Gran
at?
Sabana National Park located in Venezuela. If the
Everything
common moths seem horrible to
you.
you, this South American moth will give you the worst
It
nightmares
looks like
of
a
your
spider
life.
moth, like a
Its
tarantula.
big dark eyes are so intimidating that you might think it watches you during the night.
I'm not
Creepy. Its eyes aren't the only
Next
curious
thing
and
you know,
extravagant part of
like-
this insect. Its antennae have the shape of long brushes, the same ones that give a pretty bizarre appearance to its hairy head. For the researcher and Dr. Klaus Schuker, the poodle moth is adorably
Oh,
monstrous.
that looks like
It's
what's
very
his name,
likely that he
from
said this
Pokemon?
because its body is completely
Butterfree.
hairy, tiny, and it seems to be an
The big
alien
eyes.
animal.
Did he really just compare that?
This
to
insect
Pokemon?
has 4 wings, which are
It
completely
looks
covered
like
with
Butterfree
hair.
with the big eyes.
When they're extended, it gives quite a magical and original appearance. Its 6 legs give it the strength to carry its small weight and hold well on all types of surface. So, keep it away from your head or your face. It could be a traumatic experience to see this strange insect on top of you. Seriously. Brazilian tree hopper. If you thought
the
insects were really horrible,
I've never
this
seen
species will
something
make
like
you
this
feel
in my
like you
life.
don't want
It
to
gets
see one of
freaking
these
in its
again in your
signal
life. The Brazilian tree hopper is one of the most unpleasant, strange, and disturbing insects in nature. Its enormous head seems to be completely armored.
Kinda like
The most interesting thing about its terrifying image are
It
its
has a
antennas,
whole
which have the
antenna.
form of a helicopter and are composed of 5 hairy mini-spheres sticking out in all directions.
I wonder how it's fucking.
Its large and intimidating eyes could be defined as the mirrors of terror, where you wouldn't want to see yourself reflected in by any means. It has a pair of pretty thick wings, which are responsible for protecting its abdomen from the Brazilian rainforest climate.
You're got another
Its
ad.
extraterrestrial
Another
appearance
ad.
could make you puke if you're a sensitive
Another ad.
Another ad. I'm about to buy
We're
YouTube
getting full
Premium.
hour.
YouTube premium.
Hey,
We're getting phase ads.
person.
Tico.
Blue Dragon.
Blue dragon.
What
That shit
an
looks
anime.
cool.
For
What
many
an
people,
animal.
dragons
Oh, I
are
thought that was an
synonymous of
animal.
power.
That's an animal.
In the case of the blue
I
dragon,
thought that was
it's
an
difficult to
animal.
give
I'm
it
about to
those
say.
kind of
That shit- that
adjectives
shit looks
because it
cool.
only measures between 1 to
What an
1.57 inches in length.
That animal looks cool.
This small
Oh,
and strange
it looks like-
species
it's
normally
like,
presents
from,
cold colors such as
Avatar.
blue, light blue, and white.
You said Avatar.
It has 6
Yeah, the
appendages
little
that expand
creature.
in the form of
Little
rays around its body.
Avatar thing.
The blue dragon is considered a sea slug, and, like these ones, it has a structure called radula, which is a characteristic of mollusks. There, it has its small teeth in the form of
Why
a
is it
sword that
called
serves to
dragon
scrape
instead
its
of
food.
sea?
That's the fatter.
This species is a hermaphrodite,
Owl's
so it
mom.
contains both male and female sexual organs. Pretty disturbing.
So I can fuck yourself and have it come, baby.
It has a pussy
Giant
hand.
isopod. It's totally normal for an insect to disgust us and cause repulsion, but you should know that crustaceans can do this too. The giant isopod is one of the largest and most terrifying species in
I've
the
seen this
marine
before.
world, being the
Yeah.
cousin of the
Yeah.
famous crab.
It lives at the
This
very
is the
bottom of
most
the
striking
sea.
species of the whole family.
I love that
When we
from
say
Adventure
striking,
Time.
we
I would
refer to
never
its
touch one of
monstrous
those.
size, measuring up to
I would never even get
19.68
one
feet
here.
in length.
No, that lives at the very
This
bottom
crustacean
of the sea.
is considered one of
Did
the
you just see
oldest
that? It said it
species
can
of the
get into
sea.
19 feet in length.
It's possible to find it in the cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean, where this species tends to live.
19
If
like
at
a
some
giant-
point in your life you
You know how
decide
big
to
the
dive,
giant
it would be a
centipede
good idea to be prepared, since finding yourself face to
giant
face with a giant
cockroach. Why is he holding
isopod
it?
could be the most fascinating and traumatizing experience of your life.
Imagine
Watching
that
our
shit
big
got in
red
your
eyes
face.
wouldn't be pleasant at all. Its exoskeleton is distributed in
Looks like
head,
Al.
thorax, and abdomen,
Watch out.
giving it a very particular and even prehistoric aspect. Its 14 legs and its
That's
pair of
some
antennas
dinosaur
are the
shit.
most
14
atrocious
legs.
and intimidating qualities.
What the hell?
It would be a
those
good
eyes?
idea not to dive so deep because you could find thousands of these horrible crustaceans around you. Be prepared. Cereal leaf beetle. This insect is one of the most horrendous and annoying plagues of the cultivations around the
Looks
world.
like a normal bug.
It's common to
Yeah,
see
looks
them in
like a
Europe and
normal
Asia,
bug.
but nowadays it's possible to find them in America. Its aspect makes it one of the scariest insects on our planet. It tends to reproduce once per year during the warmer seasons. Its little black head and 6 legs give it a weird and repulsive
Another ad.
aspect, but what's
Another
more
ad.
repulsive
Jay,
is
how
its
many
larva.
fucking ads are you gonna get, bro?
I don't know.
Building your business online takes effort, and when it's ready for the world to see,
Are you gonna edit all
When it's
these ads
still a
out?
worm, it tends to get infected by the Tetratychus julius wasp,
What the-
which leaves its larva inside this
Tetratychus,
little insect,
what?
giving it the scary image of a walking incubator. It's probable that after this, you don't want to walk around the European crops and find one of these insects.
Who the fuck is walking in the field in Europe? The
Blobfish.
That's Bob. That's Bob. That's Bob right there.
This fish won't only make you feel sick
Oh,
as you've
that's
never
it,
been
that's
sick
it.
before,
That's
but
it.
it will also cause you nightmares from another dimension. The blobfish is one of those species
Al,
that makes
he's
you
a
think,
triple chin.
what happened here? Is this real? Guess what? It's totally real. So real that
No
you'll
way
never
that's
want to go back to the
actual
sea
thing.
ever again. But don't worry, because this repulsive creature only lives in the
Tastes
deepest
like-
part of the oceans of Australia and Tasmania.
Bro,
One of
Australia
its
has the
most stunning
weirdest
qualities
animals
is that it's an
in
invertebrate species, which is why it looks like it's made of jelly.
Big ass lips.
When its body goes to the surface, it
Yeah,
spreads
I
in
wanna
such
give
a
it
way that it
tips.
looks ugly and disgusting.
Imagine getting
This
a-
happens
a
because the pressure
blowjob
changes
on-
between deep
Yeah.
waters and the surface. They can measure
Oh,
about 11.81 inches in length and
Look at his
feed
face.
on little crustaceans from deep waters. What's scariest about this image isn't only the fact that it can deflate like a balloon, but its humanoid appearance it has at the moment of getting out of the water.
If Al could be a
It
fish,
has
this
2
is
little
one right
eyes
here,
and
bro.
a prominent nose that looks similar to our nose.
Alright, after the video ends.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give
After
us a
this
like,
video ends,
subscribe,
I'm gonna
and
show my
activate
face.
notifications.
Video ended, dumbass.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll probably make more reactions in the future. And make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one. Alright, peace.